Hello everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and today I'm going to walk you through the first challenge in word processing. Microsoft Word, I found the best way to teach Microsoft Word, or a new application for that matter, is to give a series of challenges with documents that have already been created. These are easy challenges, super easy challenges that just show you understand how to do the things I'm asking you to do. For these first couple challenges, I'm going to walk you through them step by step so you can see exactly what you're supposed to do. Toward the end, when we're getting into the when you've been using this for a couple of weeks, I probably won't go into too much detail. I might just show you a final product and show you what the document should look like, things like that. But for these first couple ones, I will actually walk you through them step by step. Now, try not to use this video as a way to cheat. Try to do these challenges on your own, and if you get stuck, use the video to kind of figure out what you're doing wrong. All right, so let's get into it. First thing, this is the first challenge document. Now, I forgot to record this part because, I don't know, I suck. But when you first open a document that you download from the internet, you will not see a ribbon. Instead, you'll see a yellow bar up here that says you can't edit this document. You just downloaded it from the internet. It probably has, all of the viruses. So let's not work on this thing. You can be sure that everything that I give you is going to be completely virus-free. I'm not going to play a prank on you and insert a virus into files that I'm asking you to download. So you can safely click Enable Edit, and then it will allow you to get your ribbon back and allow you to make changes. All right, so let's get on with the challenge. The first step after downloading the document, so the second step, I guess, says to scroll to page 2. So I'm going to scroll down to page 2, and I can see down here that I'm on page 2 of 2. And I want to find the top of my document. So click at the top. Now, to make sure that it is the top of the document, I'm going to, go back and forth just to make sure I'm at the very top line. And it says type now introducing. Now introducing with 3 dots at the end, an ellipsis. Now notice that when I typed that, my text was already italicized. It was already formatted exactly the way it's supposed to be formatted, right? These documents are set up like that so that if I'm asking you to do something specific, what you see is what I want it to look like, if you follow the directions exactly. The next thing, use your arrow keys to move the insertion point or your cursor down to where it says Signature Detail Plans Price and change it to $99.99 per month. So if I use my arrow keys to go down to the Signature Detail Plan, which is this guy right here, and I go over to the price, use my arrow keys to go over to the price and change it to $99, okay, instead of the $84. You can move your cursor just by clicking where you want it to go. You can use your arrow keys, whatever is easier for you. It's completely up to you. Now at the bottom of the document, I want to use drag and drop to move this sentence, just leave the details to us, to right here, right next to this line, this little pipe here. Now there's a couple ways to do this. The easiest way is to follow the instructions and use drag and drop. I could cut this out and then paste it down here, but that's extra steps that I don't really want. First of all, let's talk about selecting. Notice how I just click and drag over the words I want to select. It's a pretty easy way to do it, but there are other ways to do it. For example, if I triple click, it will select the entire line, which is great. If I put my cursor on at the very beginning of the text, hold the Shift key and click at the very end of the text, it'll select everything in between. And that's great too. If I want to select the entire document, the shortcut for that is Control A to select all. But I just want this sentence. So I'm going to select that again. And now I'm going to show you how to do drag and drop. If you click in the middle of your selected text, or really wherever you want, but if you click on your selected text, you can click and drag where you want that text to go. It's super easy. You can do that with entire documents. You can do that with just a word. It's whatever you want, right? So now that's where it needs to be. Now we get into the hardest step of all. We need to insert the trademark symbol. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. there are a couple keywords in that instruction. Insert the trademark symbol. All right, so insert sounds like a pretty important word. Symbol sounds pretty important as well. So insert probably leads me to believe that I might be looking for the insert tab in Microsoft Word. So I'm going to click insert, and I'm going to look here for symbol, right? I have icons, pictures, shapes. I can go to the store. I can insert a link, all kinds of stuff, headers, footers. Over here on the right-hand side, I have equation and symbol. So I'm probably going to want to insert symbol, right? Now if I look here, I can find I have, pi and infinity and copyright, all kinds of cool stuff. I'm going to put a sigma in there. I'm going to click TM. That's the trademark symbol. So now I've inserted my trademark symbol. And that's the end of challenge 1. It was actually pretty easy. There's not a lot to do. But by the time you're done with each challenge, you should have a pretty good looking document that you can print off and show people. Now, you didn't build the whole thing, but it looks pretty nice, right? So it's a pretty easy first challenge. At this point, you want to save it. So I'm going to go File, Save As. Now notice I didn't click Save. Well, I just did. Because when I do save, it just saves it as challenge1.docx because it's already named challenge1.docx. But I don't want that. I don't want you to turn in a bunch of challenge 1, challenge 2, challenge 3. I don't want that because I'm going to assume when I look at the file name, if you give me challenge1.docx, I'm going to assume that that's the beginning of the assignment and you didn't actually do the challenge. You just downloaded the challenge and then you uploaded without making any changes. So you're not going to get good points. You're not going to get the points for that challenge if you just give me challenge1.docx. What you want to do is go to File, Save As, change the name of the document to your last name, Word 1. Oh, not 12, 1. Last name Word 1 as a docx file, and then save that. And then you can upload that document to Canvas. And then I'll open it up, I'll check to see if you made the requisite changes, and you'll get the points. All right, so that's how these challenges work. I'm going to go through each of these challenges for this assignment in this format so that you can be relatively sure that you understand what we're doing. So I will see you in challenge 2.